Okay, hey, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. You might have seen it on one of my other videos. So in Google Sheets, they actually made an extension or an add-on, they call it, which is similar to what you can use in Excel. So the stuff I was using in Excel to do simulations, which is called data analysis toolpak. I'll show you how to put that in too for yourself on Excel. But if you go to extensions, anyway, this is cool because the kids can actually do their own. Um, they do their own simulations. Okay, and some other things we'll do later on. Also, when you start finding p-values later on and running ANOVA tests, hopefully you get to that. I really hope you get to that. Talk to me later when I get you on that. Even that they may not cover that 100% in AP, we really should be doing it anyways because it's a pretty cool test. Anyway, there's some stuff we can do in here. So if you go to Get Add-ons, and if you come into here, it's called. Come on, give it to me. Yeah, search right here, XL Miner. So for a few years, that's it right there. For a few years, this was totally free and it was awesome. And then they started locking it down and charging you for it or whatever. But now it's free again. So anyway, this is what I would do and just install it. Okay, and then when it opens, you go here under add-ons. You can do. No, I'm sorry, I lied to you. Where is it at? No, hold on. Hang on, we got this. Come on, Jay, you got it. Yeah. Well, okay. No, hold on. So manage add-ons. No, hang on. Hang on. We got a problem here. We got this. Just a minute. Mm-hmm. I just gotta find where it hides now because sometimes they change around how they hide. Oh, there it is. You see it? Bam! It's right there, baby. That's where it'll live in the future. And then when it does, it'll pop up over here. Okay? And then so you're gonna go to random number generation. That's what I've been doing, in case you've seen it in the video there. And so for what we are doing, let's say you want to do 50-50 coin toss or whatever, which Mr. Groom kind of screwed that up. And so you can actually now the the nice thing about Excel was it'll actually simulate. It's called random numbers, but it can actually generate words too. And so if you put a one for heads and a zero for tails, you can do that. You can change it out later if that makes you happy. But what I like to do is this: highlight it. The only thing that's annoying going back and forth between these two stupid things is because you have to be you have to be good about it because when you're going to put the data in, you have to have highlighted it first before you click in here. Okay. If you don't, whatever cell you had highlighted is what's going to show up in there. It kind of just pisses the guy off for a minute when it first happens, and then you finally get the hang of it. And there it is. So I want one. Let's say I want three columns of data and 100 in each column. Let's say, and then I can put the output range. If I just click in this A, oh damn it! See what I just did? See what I did right there? See how they were highlighted? They're the ones that showed up. You get okay? It's simulating me some data in A1 to, yeah, there, bam, done. Okay, and that's cool. You can go all day long. If a kid wanted to know, hey, listen, I would like these to be heads and tails instead of zero ones. If you highlight them and then go Control F, and I'm sure you know this, but I'll throw it there to you anyways. You can go find and replace. You can find a zero, and let's say you can replace it with tails. You can replace it with Martha if you want to do it. It doesn't make any difference. And then hit replace all, and then you can find ones and replace them with heads. If that was something that makes you happy, of course you can do that to your heart's content. Of course, that's fun. Um, right. So yeah. So some other things I think you saw me mention in the other video, a histogram with a pivot table. Pivot table is something I really like to do as well. So if you want to have some conversations that Excel and Google both do them, and they're very similar. But if you want to give me a jingle, we can set that up too. I want to say too, in random number generation, you can also you can do uniforms, whatever. Normals, which I will do from time to time, and I usually do a few binomials as well. Just get kids thinking about that. Bernoulli is just a single flip of a coin, for instance, but I don't normally do that. You could. We could have done what I just did here with that one as well if you wanted to, but I don't normally do that. I usually do discretes and binomials and then some normals as well. Anyway, in Excel, if you didn't know this, and maybe I don't know if you do or not, but over here I have data analysis up. You probably don't because it's not highlighted. It's not the initial. What's the word I'm looking for? It's not the initial setup. So if you go to File go to options, and then if you go to add-ins, Excel calls them add-ins, Sheets calls it add-ons. So you go here to go, and then if you turn the top one on, that's the one you need to do random number generation and ANOVA and all that stuff. I put the solver on. I used to use that in pre-calculus and something, and actually in algebra 2 as well. It was kind of fun to do and fool around with that. And if you go into data now and data analysis, it's the exact same setup that you saw on the other things, if it's in a drop-down menu format. Sorry about that. So anyway, if you go to random number generation, and then again 1, 100, and then discrete. Now, of course, discrete on this one, I have to go type it in. Oh, sorry. Now, see, can't do it that way, so I have to do it this way. Back out of here. What an idiot. So if you're going to do 1 and 0 and 0.5 and 0.5, you can do it this way, but then you just got to go in first to type that in. Anyway, random numbers, number of variables 1. Again, same as last time. Just going to do a column of data, and then I click here and go highlight my data. Boom. And then output range. If you don't output range, it creates a new sheet every time, which is maybe bad, maybe good, it's whatever you want to do. Okay. Anyway, if you want to fool with that, the thing I like about doing that way is then you got, again, like you said the other day, if the kids rolling the dice, okay, it's very similar to that, and you can go from there. Okay. All right. Let me know if you need help on that or that, something you're interested in or whatever. If I can help you some more.